Good day, everyone, and a warm welcome to our webinar on Co-operatives Annual Returns Automation. We're so glad you could join us. My name is Shani Kelly from the Corporate Education Unit, and I will be your moderator today. I'm delighted to be joined by my colleague, Letty Kusana from the Cooperative Unit and her team. Letty will lead our presentation on this important topic, followed by a demonstration video of the automated annual returns function. Thereafter, we will have a question and answer session. Please feel free to write your questions on the comment sections as you listen to the presentation. I would like to remind everyone of the CIPC Learn IBIS Director e-learning program, which is available on the CIPC website. Feel free to explore this program yourself and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. I now hand you over to Letty. Good, good day, Letty. Good day, Letty. Welcome to the
Good day,
webinar.
Channing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you so much. Good day, CIPC customer. Good day, CIPC stakeholders. Good day, CIPC cooperators and the public at large. Letty Kosana is my name. I'll be the one facilitating the cooperative's annual returns process. We have categories of cooperatives as informed by the Act. We have a primary co-op A, B, or C. Secondary, tertiary, and national co-ops fall under category C, and they have own annual fees. Why categories? Categories are used to determine members' voting rights, annual fees, the amount that is specified in the regulation published in the Gazette, the documents to be submitted to CIPC annually. Also, the categories determine voting rights, that is category A and category B primary co-ops, one member, one vote. And then category C, primary, secondary, tertiary, and national apex, the constitution may provide in its constitution that some members have additional votes if the co-op has 3 or more members. We have annual submission and annual fees payments in terms of Section 26 of the Cooperative Act. The regulation make provision for annual fees amounts payable to CIPC by different categories of co-ops. The annual fees payment is not related to SARS tax payment. So it means what you pay at CIPC has nothing to do with the annual return that is paid at SARS. The fees amounts differ from the amounts paid by companies and close corporation. The annual fees are paid in terms of the amount of the annual revenue, that is the turnover of a cooperative. Turnover means the gross value of the economic benefits received by a co-op as a result of its ordinary activities in a financial year. Cooperatives must file annual returns and report subsequent their annual general meeting within 6 months after the end of the preceding financial year. That is from the anniversary date. The cooperative must hold their annual general meeting. Then within that 6 months, the cooperative must file their annual returns with CIPC. Moving on, we have annual fees as determined by the Act, also published in the regulation. For category A1 primary, that is referring to very small cooperatives, the annual revenue or the turnover, that is from 0 to less than 1 million. If the cooperative launch their annual return within the 30 days from the due date, they will pay 50 Rand. If they launch after the due date, the penalty will be added. That will be 100 Rand. Then moving on, category A2, which is also primary, the revenue from 1 million to less than 10 million, if lodged within the due date, is 50 Rand. After the due date, 100 Rand. Category B primary, the turnover or the annual revenue, if it's 10 million, to less than 25 million if lodged within the due date is 30 rand. If it's lodged after the due date, it is 450. If it's lodged after the due date, it will be 600. That is adding the penalties. Moving on to also category C, primary. The annual revenue from 25 million or above, if the cooperative lodged their AR within the due date, they will pay 3,000. If lodged after the due date, 4,000. Category C, which is secondary, tertiary, and national apex cooperatives, the turnover of less than 25 million. If the AR is lodged within the due date, they will pay 450. If it's lodged more than 30 days, it's 600 rand. 25 million or above, 30 is 3,000. If it's paid within the due date and after the due date is 4,000. That is category C. Annual submission documentation requirements. These are the forms that are available in the CIPC website under resources. They can be downloaded there. Category primary A1 requires the Co-op 7 form and the Co-op 8 financial statement, which is the COP 15.1, also the annual report and the completed by the directors. All this documentation must be fully completed and uploaded when you file your annual return in our new e-services portal. Primary A2 also need a fully completed COP 7, Co-op 8, COP 15.2 annual report that is prepared by the directors. Primary B, it requires the Co-op 4, Co-op 7, Co-op 8. A financial statement must be independently reviewed by the appointed independent reviewer. This is the report that need to be prepared by the independent review for primary B. Primary C, the forms to be uploaded is COP 4, COP 7, COP 8, the audited financial statement prepared by the auditor. Moving on, we have definition of different reports. Category A, primary co-ops, needs the annual report. What is the annual report? It's the document that is prepared by the board containing financial statements. This form COP 15.1 or for COP 15.2 is like a template that directs you how to prepare your financial statement. These forms is available in the CIPC website. The social report and the management decisions. Social report is the report that assesses the social impact and ethical performance of the co-op in relation to the stated vision, mission, and goals stated in the constitution. Management decision report is a report that assesses the co-op compliance with all legal requirements and requirements in its constitution. This is the definition of the forms. Moving on, category B, primary co-ops need an independent review report that need to be prepared by the independent reviewer and examined the financial statement, social report, management decision report. An independent reviewer means an accounting officer in terms of the Close Corporations Act, a registered auditor, or a member in good standing in terms of Section 33 of the Auditing Profession Act. Moving on, still continuing with the definition, category C, primary co-ops, we have secondary, tertiary, and national apex. That these are the bigger co-ops that need audited report. That report need to be prepared by the auditor. And he must examine and evaluate the financial statement, social report, and management decision report for all of the above category C co-ops. And we also have the dedicated emails for queries that are related to co-ops annual return. The dedicated email inbox is says arcoops@cipc.co.za. Also, we publish our notices and step-by-step guides in the CIPC website. So it is important for CIPC customers to visit the website to check if there's any developments or requirements. We also have published the annual return checklist that guides how to file the annual return. Thank you. Over to you, Ruzani.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Letty, for that. We will now have the demonstration video. I'm sure that presentation was very informative. I certainly learned a few things from that. Okay, I'm going to now upload the video. Oh. Letty, is there anything else that you would like to share with us while the video is being uploaded? Maybe any points that you want our listeners to remember?
Yes, maybe from the point of the website, how to navigate the website. From the CIPC website homepage, there's two ways to go to the new e-services portal. The first one is when you log in from the homepage, then you click login or register. Then you land to the page where it requires it shows the portals, CIPC portals. Then you scroll down to new e-services portal, just click continue, then it will take you to the new e-services portal. The other way to go there is from the CIPC homepage, you go to enterprise registration, then you land where you see the cooperatives, and also we have published our step-by-step guide there, the notices, the FAQ. Then you can just click there to go to the new e-services portal. Thank you.
Oh, that is really helpful. I see there is no comments or any questions on my screen at the moment. Uh, that is fantastic. That means, Letty, everyone is understanding how to do the automation of the annual returns. Well done. I'm really glad about that. But if
Thank
you
you,
do
Tanya.
have any, okay, we have a question over there. Letty, I'm going to address the question while the
Okay.
video is being uploaded. I have registered an account for e-services, but it keeps on loading. What could be the problem? I want to register a co-ops. Letty, will you be answering the question or will the team be answering the question?
Let me take this question because our customer Bongiseni says he registered an account for e-services. So I assume that he has the CIPC customer code. So in that case, to go to co-ops registration, you'll click new e-services portal, then you'll type in your ID number, then the system will open your profile. If there's missing information that has not migrated from the e-services portal to new e-services, then we'll be able to update the information. The system will send you the OTPs, which is the email OTPs and the SMS OTPs. Then you'll need to capture both the OTPs in order for you to continue. You just click this verify after capturing the OTP, then you verify, then your profile will be ready to go. But should you have encounter any challenges, we are free to send us a query at cooperateenqua@cipc.co.za. Then we'll be able to assist you.
Letty, can you please just give me that email address again?
Okay, it's cooperate enq@cipc.co.za.
Thank you very much. We will be posting it onto our comment section for you all to be able to see it. Is there any other questions that we have? Is there any other comments that you would like to bring to Letty's attention that she can explain?
Okay, Morgani has
Okay, I see.
responded. He said he has the existing customer. Mbongeni, you are welcome to send me an email. I will help you. My email address is lskosana@cipc.co.za.
Thank you, Letty, so much for that. Um, okay, let's see if there's another question that we can address for you, Letty. Does all cooperatives need to file their annual returns, Letty?
Yes, all cooperatives are required to file the annual return. As in the presentation, there's different categories. Even if it's a smaller cooperative, they need to file their annual return in order to keep their business in their status in business. So it is important every the end of their annual financial year, they hold the AGM, then they file the annual return with CIPC annually. Thank you.
Thanks about that. Tell me, what will happen if I don't get the OTP PIN? If I don't receive it? Does it mean my details are not correct with this with on your records?
Yes, it is important to
Okay.
always update the system with the contact information, your email address, and your cell phone number. It should be the latest in our system in order for CIPC to be able to communicate with you. So it is important as and when you change your email address or your cell phone to update in the CIPC portal.
I may have missed it in the presentation. What are the fees for the annual returns?
The fees for annual return as presented, it depends on the categories. It starts with a
Oh,
50 rand. Also, it depends on the turnover of a cooperative.
okay. Thank you so much for that information, Letty. I
You're
see the
welcome.
video is being presented for us. Okay. And then we can go back to the questions as soon as we watch the video.
The sound.
Oh, these technical gremlins are really challenging us this morning. The video was playing so well a few minutes ago, and now it seems to have lost its sound. No problem, our technicians are working on it. Letty, should we go back to our questions? Um, Tell me, can we choose between Bus Portal or e-services to pay our annual returns like they do with the companies?
I'll answer that. For cooperatives, the portal is strictly new e-services portal. So the
Okay.
portal, it allows the name reservation, allows new registration for co-ops and annual returns. So the annual return payments for co-ops are in the new e-services portal.
Oh, so we can only use the new e-services.
Yes, for cooperatives.
Okay. There's a lady who has a comment over here. There's ID numbers that is great. It is not editable, and that makes it difficult to register with the unknown ID number. Is that going to be related to a registration?
I don't know, maybe the customer can specify on which portal.
Okay. Matty, can you please specify which platform you are using to do your registration in which you are having this difficulty? I will take Tumelo's question now. Um, is there a way that CIPC can assist new companies? No, Tumelo, we are handling all only cooperative questions. Our panel of experts are all from the cooperative unit. Please send your question to the company's unit. Their email address is on our website. Okay. Diane Alfred is quite happy with us. Let's go to the next question. When will the current e-services annual returns filing system expire? Okay, that's a new one from Nikki. Please, Letty. Will it be expiring, the current e-services?
E-services portal is for companies' annual returns. Then new
Okay.
e-services portal is for cooperatives' annual return.
Oh yes, yes, you just did tell me that. Okay. The video is still providing a challenge for us. Let's go back to the questions. Tell me, Letty, what information needs to be submitted annually when they do the annual returns? Is there
As I
any?
presented, is the annual report that reflect the financial statements of the cooperative, the management decision reports, the social reports. Also, all these documents depends on the category of a cooperative.
Okay.
On the home page of the website, you click on your top
Okay.
right, the login, then there are.
Okay, I think our sound is working, so we will be starting the video now.
If I can answer Mr. Nikki Potgieter, the last comment says, I understand, so they will stay separate. Yes, you are correct. You use e-services for companies' annual return and you use new e-services for cooperatives'
My name is
annual
Letty
return.
and I will facilitate the filing of cooperative annual returns. In order to be able to file the annual returns for cooperatives, you need to be registered as CIPC customer. The system that we use for filing annual returns is new e-services portal and is available in the CIPC website, that is www.cipc.co.za. On the home page of the website, you click on your top right the login, then thereafter you scroll down to get new e-services portal, then you'll click continue. After the landing page, it will be where you have to type in your South African ID number. Thereafter, click on search. Then you will land to this page where you are to capture your email address as a username and your password. The password that you use here is the same password for e-services and this portal. Then you click thereafter you click search. This is the landing page for new e-services. You go to financials, then thereafter scroll down to co-op annual returns. Here you type in the enterprise number, the registration number that you want to file the annual return. It starts with the year, then the number, then the 24. 24 is for primary cooperatives, 25 for secondary, and 26 for tertiary cooperatives. Thereafter, you'll click search. The system will populate the cooperative name. Thereafter, scroll down, you'll find the enterprise details, that is the registration number, the enterprise name, enterprise type, which is primary co-op, enterprise file an annual return, then the registration date when the application was registered.
It seems like our sound is giving us a bit of a challenge today, but that it's not a problem. We will post this demonstration video on Facebook, on our social media platform for you to view. This demonstration video will also be on our CIPC website, on our YouTube site for easy reference for you all to look at it after this webinar. Um, I have one more question here, Letty, from Leslie. Oh, Let me go to Leslie's question. I am trying to register and your site is failing to verify my ID number. Letty, is there an answer to Leslie's question?
Yes, the only reason that the system will not verify the ID number is when the DHA, which is Department of Home Affairs link, is down. Then we advise that you keep on trying and make sure that your network is connected properly, then try again. That is the only reason when the ID is not verifying.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's take Thank you, Letty. Let's take to Mela. His question. I would like to ask, we opened our cooperative a few years ago via the city of Swane. We've been struggling to remove members or add new members. Once our cooperative, we are currently 70% of the funding members. Any solution for this?
Aubrey can answer or Kidibon.
Welcome, Aubrey. Please answer that question for me.
No, it's fine. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I
Yes.
can hear you.
No, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the question. To be able to change directors of a co-op, you can go to the CIPC website. Under resources, you click on co-op fees and forms, and then you can get a co-op 2 form, and then you would need to complete that co-op 2 form in full, together with signed minutes of a meeting, as well as the supporting documents such as the IDs. If it's a new member, then you also need to add in a consent form. If it's someone resigning, then you need a resignation letter. If somebody is deceased, then we'll need a copy of the death certificate. And then in case somebody has been removed, then you also need to comply with notice 61 that was published on the CIPC website, that you need to send the person that is being removed a notice to appear in front of the co-op so that they can be able to state their case as to why, for example, they are not participating in the affairs of the co-op, or they can also be given reasons as to why they are not involved with the co-op. And then once that is completed, then you can send your completed scanned documents together with the supporting documents to co-op 2 at cipc.co.za. But what you can also do, if you did not get the full details, you are also more than welcome to send through an email to co-op@cipc.co.za. We'll also put that on the chat so that if you did not follow through, then you can also send an inquiry, then we can respond to that. Thanks a lot. I'm not sure if my colleagues would like to add, if I might have missed anything. Thank you.
Thank you
Well
so much
said.
for that, Aubrey. Okay, I see Letty says that no one will be adding anything to that. Um, we have answered Leslie's question. Let's go to the next question. I have submitted the OTPs for the cooperative's registration and have not yet received the email, which shows that I have paid.
I can answer that one. Thank you. Ms. Mashudu, kindly send us an inquiry on the co-op reg email, so with your reference number, so we can check the status. But however, also from your side, you are able to see the status according to the reference number. but you can send me an email then to check what is the status of your application, because after the submission of OTP, you were supposed to click submit, and immediately you were supposed to get the email that says now the co-op is payment pending.
Thank you, Letty. Um,
Thank you.
Clients, if you are experiencing any challenges with registering or paying your annual returns, please
Mm,
forward a screenshot of the problems that you are
yes.
having to co-ops reg enq at cipc.co.za. I have put a notice on the comment section with the email address, so please send us
Mm,
your screenshot and we will be able to help you. Please also note that completed forms and supporting documents must be emailed to coops2 at cipc.co.za. I am sure that that information you all are aware of it. Our last question that we have, is it possible to change my email address from the CIPC website?
Myeki Simpiwe, kindly send your request for changing contact information to resetpass@cipc.co.za. Kindly attach your certified ID copy and give the customer code so that they will be able to assist you. Provide them with your new email address and your cell phone numbers. Then they will be able to assist you. It says it's reset pass with one S, then at cipc.co.za.
Okay. Well, our demonstration video is giving us challenges, so we are not going to play it today. We will
Reset
try it.
pass.
We will try it at the next webinar session that we have on cooperatives. However, we will download the demonstration video on the podcast, so please be on the lookout for it. I see that Hetty has a question which she posted. I'm trying to register a co-ops, but there is an ID number that comes on the page, and it is editable. Is and it is not edible. I wrote to Letty a couple of times, but now I'm still unable to process it. Um, Matty, please send us a screenshot of your screen, and then we would be Miss Kusana or one of the team members will respond to your query and see how they best can help you overcome this challenge. Thank you for that. Is there anyone on the team that would like to clarify anything? Aubrey, is there anything that you would like to tell our members that are watching this webinar?
The only addition that I can make is in relation to the issue of contact details. For example, in prior to 2021, when cooperatives were registering, it was not compulsory to provide things like email address as well as contact cell phone numbers. But after the implementation of the amended Co-op Act, that is a requirement and it is compulsory for and important for us as CIPC to have that information. So, as such, if you have registered your co-op before 2021, which was the manual process of completing forms, so you can go to the CIPC website and download the co-op 2 form and complete and provide us with the cell phone numbers, email addresses of the members and directors of the co-op so that we can use that information to notify you if there's any updates, if there's any reminders when your annual returns are due, if there's anything that CIPC would like to notify you, then we can use that information and contact details that you've provided to us. That is the only addition that I wanted to make. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. It was informative. Letty, is there anything that you would like to do in your closing remarks?
Yes, in addition to what Mr. Morifi has just said, it is important for CIPC customers to update us with the information so that we are able to send notices, especially for annual return, to send notices when it's your anniversary month to remind you that your AR is now due. So it is difficult to do that if we do not have the contact information that is updated in our database. And thank you so much for joining in. We hope that this webinar is helpful, and also as and when you encounter a challenge, you are free to contact us so that we assist as much the way we can. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.
Thank you, Letty. It is of vital importance that your contact details are correct with CIPC. As we
Mm,
communicate with you via email, it is so important that we have your correct email address, your correct cell phone number for
mm.
all clients of CIPC. Well, that brings us to the end of our session. On behalf of our entire team, thank you for your valuable time and attention today. We hope you found the presentation valuable. Please look out on the podcast for the demonstration video. And if you require a webinar to be done by the Corporate Education Unit on any CIPC topics, please email me on education@cipc.co.za. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.